Let's talk about gear. You've been using amp modelers.
Yeah.
I think forever on stage also. Helix. Yesterday I took a quick peek on the stage and I saw a Fractal.
Yeah, it's an FM3.
It's a little the little one.
Yeah, it's the smallest one they have.
Yeah.
I think. I'm testing it for this tour because I wanted to have something very small and portable, but at the same time with enough DSP power to have exactly the sounds I want. And the incredible thing about Fractal is that you are able to have like 4 amps available in just one preset. And that's crazy because nobody uses 4 amps for different amps on stage, but you can do that, of course. And with the other machines, you can also do like 8 amps or more, but it's crazy. And I always like to use 2 amps, one for the distortion stuff and one for the clean stuff. But that's it, it's not really a complicated rig. And I always like to go stereo because I like stereo effects in my in-ears. It's always pleasant to hear like reverb and delays. And you can do pretty much the same thing also with the Helix machine. The problem with Helix is the size, you know. If you want to bring the Helix floor, it's a massive pedal board. I cannot travel with the Helix.
You travel on the Helix then, you know?
Yeah, you travel on the Helix with all the team.
Everyone goes on the Helix.
Like a magic carpet,
That would be cool.
Yeah, but the Fractal stuff is incredibly good and it's reliable. You are able to customize it in a very personalized way. Like for example, I have my tuner if I turn down the expression pedal, and it's very convenient. So you don't need to have a tuner like by itself. And then the sound is amazing, it's portable, and I never felt the need to play with a real amp because honestly, I never heard a sound coming from an amp that wasn't replicable with digital stuff. So it's not really, and plus I really like to play with in-ears because I like to protect my hearing from the drums. Yeah. And if you play a lot without in-ears, just with the wedges and with the drummer here, and Gianluca plays really loud.
He does, yeah.
And
very good also.
Yeah, and you know, you will destroy your ears after years and years of touring, you know. So I prefer to play with in-ears, first of all, because I want to protect my ears. And then once you get used to it, it's wonderful, you know. Yeah. It's even better than the wedges.
But that's, you are coming from a different perspective, you know. Older guys like me, I'm 45. I stood next to Marshall stacks and drummers and I was like, ah. And now I'm like, okay, in-ears, please, let's save what's left. You see it like, this works.
Yeah, this works. And also, I take whatever it works the best for the situation, you know. Of course, if they call you to do a Led Zeppelin tribute, and if you have a Marshall Plexi with you, it will be the right thing to do if you want to do that kind of music, you know. But if they call you for like a pop production or something with more musicians on the stage, the more musicians there are on the stage, the more chance it will be that you will need in-ears. Yeah. And so it depends on the result you want to achieve, the music you want to make. There are no right or bad choices, like the right or bad sound. There are like right choices for the environment you are in, and of course it depends on the music you play. I need to have a lot of, I want a lot of dynamics, and I want to hear everything very clearly with in-ears. And you can do that if you have, of course, really good in-ears.